Welcome to the Dubai vlog. If you've been following my journey so far, you'll know I am competing in Dubai as the first show of the year. This has been a 19-week prep so far, and honestly I just can't believe we're here. You can see by the backdrop, we are just not that far from the Burj Khalifa. It's only maybe, I don't know, 500 meters that way. So yeah, really cool place to be competing in. I will probably do a vlog kind of running through like a summary sort of vlog, but this is going to be just my content up until the day, show day, and we'll capture everything, every sort of moment. This has been a really epic journey so far, and I'm just super proud of the physique I'm going to be bringing this Saturday. Today we arrived yesterday, so I think that was Tuesday evening, and it is now Wednesday, and today we had a polygraph test. So for those who don't know what polygraph test is, it's basically a lie detector sort of test for seeing if you, obviously like detecting if you've taken any steroids or anything. So pass that test, that's all good, and then we have my tan and the athletes meeting on Friday. But the plan is a 2-day load for the show on Saturday. So I'm going to be loading up on 850 grams of carbs tomorrow, and then 750, a touch less on the Friday, and then just kind of going to show. We've tested this, me and my coach have tested this. This is what works best for me, just the sort of 2-day load. And we're just trying to get in a little bit more fluids, a bit more salt, just because of how hot it is. It is, what, like 9 o'clock at night, and it's still like 34 degrees Celsius, so really hot. But I'm going to leave it there, and I will see you in the next clip. We are here at the top of the tallest building in the world, which is crazy. Hi guys, so this is a recap of show day. We went to the athletes meeting on the Friday just to check in and to kind of go through the rules of the day. Now there are 6 height categories for men's physique, which is almost unheard of. I think there's well over 70 athletes on show day and 10 in my class. I was height class 5 out of 6, and yeah, so it was a busy show. Now the winners of each height class would go to the overall, and then they would be fighting it out for 3 pro cards. So obviously, I've spoken about this, my goal was to win the pro card. Unfortunately, on show day, I just missed out, and going into it, I was feeling really confident, woke up really confident, was feeling really good with the look. Vaughn and I went in bursting full, so we kept water high, we kept carbohydrates and salt coming in throughout the whole day, throughout the lead up on the carb load. So that first day was 850 grams of carbs, slightly tapered on the next day. I think it was 750, and then on show day it was very much monitoring the look. So we went in with our first meal at 100 grams of carbs, 30 grams of protein, sorry, not 30, 25 grams of protein, 30 grams of fat, and basically just repeated that meal for the first two, and then the next sort of two up until show time, we just tapered down the fats and the amount of carbs we did, and that worked really well. Obviously, I was on stage, the show was running behind a little bit, so I was on stage a little bit later than what I thought. I thought it was going to be on about 3 o'clock, but it was more like 4:30 by the time I actually got on, so we did have to put in an extra meal in there, but came on. I was really happy with the look. You're on the money. Nice look today. Bursting full, my top line, I've never seen my top line like that, so really full chest, really full arms and delts, and that's one thing to note, guys. If you are peaking for a show, especially as the naturals, we don't have prescribed diuretics or anything. Make sure you keep your carbohydrates, if you're peeled obviously, make sure you are loading up on carbohydrates, make sure you keep your water in and your sodium in. A lot of people will try and pull that closer to the show with the attempt to come in slightly quote unquote drier or a touch less sort of watery, but all that does is you will lose the fullness. So make sure you keep your water, your salt up all the way into the show. Make sure you come in lean enough. Now that was the judges' feedback. So stepping on stage, really confident. I was placed in the center for most of the time, and it was just the final sort of call out. I was placed in second. So in my head, I'd kind of won. I'd thought to myself coming off stage I'd won, but the guy who won it just had a really tight waist, and that was kind of the look they were favoring. But having heard the judges' feedback, they actually did quite like the size. It was more just condition. I just need to come in a little bit sharper, and that was the main sort of feedback. I was in my head a little bit sort of yesterday thinking, I've come in too big, but getting that feedback, it's kind of lit a fire in me, really confirmed to me that no, I'm not too big, I just need to come in sharper, bring that big package, that big bubbly look up top with full chest, full delts, but just a sharper package, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Obviously now we have 8 weeks until the WNBF UK, the Supernatural show, and that's exactly what we're going to do. I can get lean, I can really dig hard. So the next sort of 4 weeks are really bringing that condition. Obviously I've got a UK DFBA show first, so I will be bringing a sharper package to that, and then the final 2 sort of shows of the season will be the UK DFBA finals, hopefully, if I qualify for it, and then the WNBF Supernaturals, which is going to be lean, full, everything. So
in second place, competitor number 29.
pancakes coming as well. Very excited. Olive oil infused cold brew, which is really nice. So I'm going to enjoy this today. Having a day off, but I'm not eating tons. Had the pancakes this morning. I'm going to have this and have a dinner with a good amount of protein in it. So just a relaxed day of eating today. Stay tuned, guys. This is the first sort of part of the vlog series. The next part is going to be sort of the run up to competitions. I do want to go over I've kind of done a bit of the peak in this episode, but I would like to go a little bit into some like high days and yeah, just continue to sort of vlog the shows and share my experiences. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one.